Hi, Mike Roden, VELUX Regulatory Compliance Manager, and today I'm standing in the front lobby of our Skylight Experience Center in Fort Mill, South Carolina. This building was constructed 20 years ago as a way to showcase our various products as well as provide a meeting space for our trade customers. Over the years, we've had countless roofers, remodelers, contractors, architects, and homeowners pass through these doors, many of whom have come by repeatedly. It's hard not to be impressed when you walk in this building and see all these skylights and what kind of impact they make. There's virtually no place where daylight and fresh air doesn't reach. But as I said earlier, the building is 20 years old. And in keeping true to our message with our customers about when is it a good time to add a skylight or replace an old one, it's when you do a re-roof. And it just so happens it's time for us to do that now. This also provides us with an excellent opportunity. For those of you who've been with the company for a while, you'll know that over the past 20 years, we have introduced a lot of new products, some of which are not represented in the building today. So this gives us a chance to do some upgrades. And one of the first areas where that will take place is in the lobby here, where we will be replacing some older model GGL roof windows in GIR round tops with more modern looking VMS Northlights. Construction started in February with a complete demo of the interior ceiling over the lobby and main stairs. This allowed engineers much needed access to the building's existing interior structural framing to help determine how best to anchor the new horizontal beams required to support each row of Northlights. The exterior roofing, roof windows, decking, and vertical support beams were then removed and new LVL structural beams were installed. As with any construction project, you have to plan for the elements and delays. Once weather cooperated, the roof was redecked and covered in heavy-grade ice and water shield. Next, flat bar steel plates were installed atop the beams to allow the bottom end module's mounting brackets a place to clamp onto. This is one of the most critical steps in the installation, as steel plate placement depth and distance between the top and bottom supports could not be off by more than a quarter inch. The Northlights were delivered via flatbed truck and lifted into position using a crane specially fitted with powered suction cups. VELUX 5-star installer J.P. Ross in Charlotte helped with the installation along with Wayne Quarles and Troy Howard. It took some time to set all 12 modules as tolerances were tight. Northlight modules recess down into the roof deck much like a roof window that doesn't leave much room for play. One by one, each module was carefully lifted into position and clamped down. The custom-shaped trapezoid end modules were the last to install. Next came insulation around the rough opening and flashing. Northlights have a special two-layered flashing system which not only makes the skylights watertight, but also allows interior moisture and condensation to drain to the exterior between the two sill flashing layers. With help from Wayne Quarles, additional custom counter flashing was also installed, making for better integration into the thicker architectural shingles. Once the exterior was watertight, the interior work could begin. Metal drywall framing was installed, then the fire suppression system was reinstalled and electrical wiring run to the skylights to operate the two lower venting modules and 6 roller shades. Some new drywall, mudding, taping, sanding, and painting to get us to the finish line was what was next. The end result is now a sleek, low-profile looking skylight on the exterior with a more modern, thin sightline interior that architects and customers are sure to like.